Imagine this. You're so stunningly handsome that girls mob you on the street. Their adoration overwhelming. That's the life of Kulin Mansukhani, the heartthrob son of a family famous for its otherworldly beauty. For generations, the Mansukhanis have been blessed or cursed with looks that could launch 1,000 ships and break 1,000 hearts. Kulin's older brother, Rohan, is a TikTok sensation with millions of followers. His charming face a money-making machine. He even runs a side hustle, setting up dates for less fortunate admirers. Their father, Parker, was a legend in his youth, a notorious heartbreaker with over 1,200 ex-girlfriends. He finally settled down with their equally stunning mother, Priya, though her beauty is a tad less overpowering. Kulin, however, yearned for an ordinary life. His breathtaking looks turned every outing into a chaotic stampede of screaming fans. Nosebleeds, hair pulling, complete pandemonium. Kulin hadn't even talked to a girl. He was a virtual recluse, his only confidants a goldfish named Finny, to whom he'd confess his woes while playing solitaire. His family was frantic. They tried everything, showing him pictures of beautiful women, pleading with him to get out there. But Kulin insisted he wanted a girl who loved him for him, not his looks. Desperate, his parents hatched a plan: fake poverty. They'd pretend to be struggling financially, forcing Kulin to go to school for money. One night, overhearing his parents discussing cutting back to eggs-only breakfasts to save money for Kulin's tuition, a pang of guilt pierced him. The next morning, Kulin announced he'd go to school. His family erupted in joyous celebration. But there was a catch. "I'm only going to a boys' school." Their initial elation deflated slightly. At least he'd be out of the house, they reasoned. His father dropped him off, but Kulin, ever resourceful, donned a full motorcycle helmet, intending to remain anonymous. Backfired spectacularly. The helmet only made him more of a curiosity. He became the Helmet Kid, a mystery man whose face was more desirable than ever. A bully named City and his cronies tormented him. When the teacher finally made him remove his helmet, chaos ensued. The teacher fainted dead away at the sight of his stunning face. Hospital bound. Immediately, Kulin fled, only to be cornered by City and his gang. They revealed their grand plan. City needed to impress Amanda, the school's most beautiful girl, and Amanda only dated unbelievably handsome guys. Kulin, unwitting pawn, was to be their delivery boy delivering romantic notes. They even bullied a sweet kid named Kiara into joining their scheme. Kulin raced to the principal, a man equally tormented by his own son's romantic woes. The principal, desperate for his son to leave school, instantly pledged his help in winning a girl. Anything to get Kulin out. Kulin, surprisingly, formed a genuine friendship with Kiara. Their first outing to a girls' school was chaos. Girls shrieked and fainted at the sight of the Helmet Kid. News channels aired stories about Kulin's beauty, causing mass hysteria. Even Amanda, the school beauty, fell for him on TV. Thousands of girls camped outside the Mansukhani house. Tickets sold for a glimpse of Kulin. Seeing his family profiting from his beauty, Kulin felt betrayed. When they called him home, he refused. The sight of his neglected goldfish, Finny, broke his heart. He was hiding on a rooftop, desperately trying to evade the crowd, when a girl approached. "Not planning a swan dive, are you?" she asked calmly. Kulin was shocked. She was the first girl not to faint. His heart pounded. She said nothing more, just walked away. That night, he sought refuge with Kiara and her grandmother. Discovering Kiara's love for rare trading cards, which Kulin also collected, sparked a true connection. The next day, searching for the rooftop girl, they met Amanda, who received a note from City. Amanda feigned indifference to Kulin's beauty, but fainted nosebleed, the moment he left. Kulin and Kiara became inseparable. One day, Kiara took him to a football game, where he saw the rooftop girl again. Kiara introduced them. Her name was Rhea. Kulin realized Kiara secretly adored Rhea. Jealousy gnawed at him. He confided in Rohan, his brother, the love guru. Rohan, who'd always wanted to help Kulin, devised a plan to get Kulin a girl. Kulin forgave his family. If he hadn't left, he never would have met Rhea. Rohan's scheme involved a complicated plan, details left to the imagination. But it led Kulin to realize he didn't know Rhea as well as he knew Kiara. Amanda, however, invited Kulin to her birthday party and slyly slipped him her phone number. At the party, Amanda's attention shifted from Kulin to Kiara, dragging him aside to kiss her. Rhea, heartbroken, ran off. Kulin followed, confessing his love. Rhea confessed that she only saw him as a friend. Kulin had lost both a girl and a friend. To add insult to injury, City and his goons, witnessing Kiara and Amanda kissing, beat up Kiara. Kulin, paralyzed by fear, didn't intervene. Bringing Kiara home, guilt crushed Kulin. He confessed everything to Kiara. Kiara, shocked by the betrayal, retreated, heartbroken. Kulin was devastated, missing his friend terribly. His mother comforted him, revealing the family's love. The next morning, Kulin confessed everything to Rhea, then apologized to Kiara. Kiara, initially angry, softened upon hearing his heartfelt confession of his love for Rhea. Rhea, having overheard everything via phone, confessed her feelings for Kulin. Misunderstandings resolved. At a school dance, Kulin and Amanda, surprisingly, won king and queen, with girls fainting at the sight of Kulin. But then, a girl's calm voice pierced the chaos. "He's not that handsome." Kulin's heart skipped a beat. He had to find her. What would you do if you were suddenly impossibly beautiful? Let us know in the comments. Do subscribe us for more such stories.